Hey guys, I'm Mikey.
And I'm Reena.
And it's Valentine's Day weekend, so we're talking about our favorite on-screen couples on today's Push Your Glasses Up. With Deadpool out now, it came with a really good rom-com marketing campaign, so it got us thinking about these pairings.
Okay, so I'll start with one of my favorite on-screen couples, Morticia and Gomez. Talk about relationship goals. Can you think of anyone that's like more perfectly matched than these two in their weird, gothy Addams Family sort of way? No, like seriously, they're like
not in that specifics.
They're like, oh my god, like in Addams Family too, when they do the tango. Oh, thing of beauty.
It's pretty good.
They're my favorite.
Yeah. What
about you? Who is one of your favorite on-screen couples?
Han and Leia.
Well,
obviously. Just the level of affection they show to each other, even though they try to fight it up front. That is to me one of the perfect on-screen couples, just for the fact that just the way that they balance each other, even though they're complete opposites. Just the I love you, I know.
It's sort of like, I know everyone gets obsessed with that, but it kind of drives me nuts, like, a little bit. And I'm like, but it's so in character. I'm like, seriously?
It's dickish, but romantic at the same time.
No, but that's what I mean. It's, like, so hot. Like, it makes sense. But at the same time, I'm like, come on. So, one of my other ones actually comes from TV, and it's Starbuck and Apollo from Battlestar Galactica. As you go through, like, their whole journey, they actually, like, transcend just a traditional romantical relationship. Like, by the very end of it, they're, like, soulmates. And there's this, like, fan-made video set to Coldplay's The Scientist, which actually shows... No, hear me out. It actually shows their relationship from the very, like, end all the way to the beginning, and they put all their scenes in order, but backwards. And it's like...
reverse chronological.
Yes, and it's awesome, and it makes me emotional. And we know that not a lot of things make me emotional, so that's why that one had to make the list, for sure.
No, yeah, they just make you mad, usually.
Yes, feelings make me mad. Who is your next favorite couple?
Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson in the first trilogy of movies.
So Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst.
Yes. Okay. Heavily relatable to me.
Really?
The lifelong infatuation of Peter Parker and Mary Jane, and that she actually finally reciprocates after a certain amount of time. Granted, he really messes things up in the third one. But we don't talk about that movie.
I think everything gets messed up in the third one. So
mostly.
That's okay.
There's few moments in cinema that are more iconic than the upside down kiss.
Oh, I know, right?
And that alone sort of automatically puts it on the list.
Did you ever try it?
No.
Okay, I did, and it like only sort of worked. So like extra props to them. It's really hard.
I just don't have the actual like apparatus to hold me up.
Yeah, it was like it was a very complicated situation. I think this next couple we can both agree on, and that is Peggy and Cap.
Yes. They don't hit it off romantically right away, but you can see that when Steve is pre-bulked up Steve, Peggy does see something in him for his honor and his selflessness. And it only eventually comes out, but by the end, it is a tearful goodbye that they have. Just the way that he even treats her through after he's woken back up and he is the same age and she is much, much older. And he still says, my favorite girl. And that's one of the most perfect and like classic old school Hollywood romances to me.
It's kind of like our version of The Notebook.
Yeah, kind of.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like a little bit.
Except instead of Alzheimer's, it's frozen in ice.
Even when you watch Agent Carter, and this is like after they think Steve is dead, like the way that she like carries on, and not only just like his memory, but kind of protects his legacy a little bit. Like in the first season when they have Steve's blood and she makes sure that like nobody can have it. And
right.
I don't know. There's like so much love and respect there, even though they're not like together.
Yes, and that was sort of her goodbye to him in a couple of ways. To the super soldier that is beyond Steve, but it's also her saying goodbye to Steve in the emotional way that she then is maybe not moving on as much as willing to try to move on.
All right, so those are our favorite on-screen couples. Feel free to leave us yours in the comments, and we'll be back with a new episode of Push Your Glasses Up, the podcast, on Monday. Have
Bye.